Well, hi. This is part two of my me and my music. Um, what's to say? My grandma sat us on her lap when we were little and hit our hands on the keyboard. And by the time we were 4 or 5 years old, we had to be taking lessons. Um, I was never very good at that. And I tried guitar for a while, couldn't handle that either. And then in the fifth grade, the school bought a set of band instruments and I went to the tenor saxophone, and that was what I played for the rest of elementary school. And I started out in high school, but I don't talk about my first couple of years. I don't talk about my high school years much at all. Uh, oh boy, puberty with gender dysphoria. In silence about it, trying to play male. I made it in one piece too. I never got hurt by anybody real bad. Um, I never had to hurt anybody real bad to get away from 'em either. Um, but anyway, in high school, um, I wanted to play in the marching band, but you had to join the ROTC to do that. And in 1968, that just was not an option to me. Um, and so I joined the concert band and didn't get along with the conductor, the what do you call it, the instructor, at all. He's a little short, little round guy with a bad attitude. He was no fun to be around. I started cutting school. Um, man, I didn't hardly go to school in my freshman or sophomore year. Um, then I transferred out. My father and I started like to almost kill each other, and my aunt took me in. And I kind of put the horn down for a few years. Actually, didn't really. I sang. I sang a lot. I sang in the chorus behind Debbie Friedman, and I just sang a fair bit. Um, I never was in any bands other than the school band, the school choir. Um, since school, all I've done is play on street corners and in drum circles, and sometimes pick up with somebody else. Um, Once in a while, I get to play with a whole rhythm section that knows what's going on. That's a lot of fun. Um, but it's better, you know. So these are for noise. Let me see what other noise I have in here. Anyway, I'm totally like burned out trying to keep up with current events and comment on that. I just completely I'm done. I'm just cooked on it. Um, we're living in H.L. Mencken's nightmare. Let me read that for you. um, it's just gotten beyond me. You know, the hate crimes are increasing. It's what it's what we've been howling about from the peanut gallery all these years. The fucking hippies were right all along. We've been right all along about this. Love is the only way out. Peace, love, and music, man. I'm not arguing with anybody about any of that shit, unless they're going to be rational. I'm not going to get into it with anybody stuck on stupid, even if they're sincerely wanting to know. If they're sincerely wanting to know, they won't get stuck on stupid. Uh, oh, yeah. That's the Mencken quote. Let me go get the Mencken. I just totally burned out on like commentary. I just like have bad at it. It's like, okay, I'll read a little bit. Let me find the Mencken quote for you. This is what happened. This is exactly what happened in 2016. This is just exactly what happened. I'm sorry, there is nobody who has come closer. Let's find the right one. This is the one. This is the one. Here it is. There's some of them like abbreviated a little bit. As democracy is perfected, the office of the president represents more and more closely the inner soul of the people. On some great and glorious day, the plain folks of the land will reach their heart's desire at last, and the White House will be occupied by a downright fool and a complete narcissistic moron. That's H.L. Mencken from July 26, 1920. I do believe July 26 was the date in 1970 that Sly Stone failed to show up at Grant Park and there was a riot instead. I was there that night. Anyway. Oh, it's just your hypotheses. Yeah, I just got a friend of mine screaming, for science, with 3 exclamation points. This last week I read an article about foods that shouldn't be refrigerated and was somewhat surprised to see eggs in there. So I left a couple out on the counter. They were floating this morning. I don't recommend storing eggs at room temperature. It's science, man. That's the science of it. It's like when eggs spoil, they generate hydrogen sulfide gas and that floats. Okay, so we did that, and I promised I promised myself I promised myself I was going to play more music than talk. Let's get rid of that. Actually, I think we need to clean this a little bit. Blow some water through it. guess it's working. Nah, that's starting to sound too cheesy. Well, anyway, that's like 15 minutes of that. And I wanted to keep these short because I want to turn this into a CD to sell on the street. So anyway, thanks for listening. And if it's after you buy, if you listen to it after it's on the CD, thanks for buying the CD. Happy day. Bye.